You saw the title. You know what you're getting into at this point in my show. I'm just shocked. This is the movie that made me want to do movies and get reviews again after the bad update I made.
It's like a movie. It's a B-movie show.
A bad movie is a hard sell. A bad movie with a good title is a easy sell. A good movie with a bad title is a harder sell. A movie that's amazingly fun, but with a dumb title, is the best type of hard sell, though. And a movie where the title itself is so stupid that it feels like it should be parody, yet it's not, is something so hard to sell, it feels like it should be in a bargain bin in some ways. Doesn't it? And that's the problem with Bitch Ass. The movie that feels like it should be a parody, but once you sit down and you watch it, you're not dealing with a parody anymore, are you? You're dealing with a movie that sounds like it should be a parody, but it's not a parody. Is this what we call taking the assignment too seriously? Because it kind of is. We've got a serial killer based on board games. And it works. Like we had a fast food serial killer in the 2000s that was terrible. Because it was way too seriously and too much like Freddy Krueger. But here we have a serial killer based on board games that's one part Jigsaw, one part religious nut, and one part tortured soul from God. What movie would you think this would be? God, what movie would you think this would be? I got nothing. I got nothing on that third one without spoilers. Anyway, the movie itself. Basically, here we go. So a bunch of these gangbangers, initiates, gangbanger initiates. I'm going to hell for that. What I just said. A bunch of these gang initiates are planning to rob this old lady's house who just died. Unfortunately, her grandson is still living in the house. Or son, grandson or son. It's unclear to me actually. It could have been both. Both. It's been a hot minute, and my brain is Swiss cheese. In case you haven't figured that out watching my show. So anyway, we've got the comic relief who isn't around long, the girl who's not around long, the straight up bog who's not around long, and the main character who's the survivor, who's actually around the whole movie. Anyway, he's basically there to be the straight edge boy, and he's going to be all goody happy boy, good shoes, but he's actually also the nicest of all the characters. Anyway, he finds out, unfortunately, he is not getting the scholarship he wanted because apparently his school is a piece of shit. I can relate, kid. Spec. Anyway, he decides, you know what? I'm going to have to get that money somehow to go to school. So I'm going to go with you guys. I'm going to deal with this. I'm going to go. I'm going to steal all that money so I can go to school and make something of myself. And so he goes with them. Now, the night before, one of the gang's members, his name was X, and I made so many Mega Man jokes at that point, tried to steal someone's purse, and what happens? Bitch ass takes the initiative, and he decides he's going to save the day. And he actually does. Holy shit. And so they go to the house of bitch ass's possible grandma, possible mom, and the basement is full of board games. And actual real board games, like Mousetrap. A lot of board games I haven't seen since I was a kid. Probably younger, older than that. In fact, like there was Sorry, some really older ones. In fact, God, there was Trouble. I'm trying to say ones that like God, I think Don't Break the Ice was one of them. Does anyone remember Don't Break the Ice? Hey, Jared! I thought Jared was in the hallway, actually. Sorry. But yeah, Don't Break the Ice, I think, was one of them. So anyway, the killer's motif is he loves to make board games. And his mother, grandmother, whatever it was, is a religious fucking crazy. So she's part Carrie's mom, part... how do I say this without sounding like racist?
Someone better be fucking dying. What's up?
I was trying to ask you if you remembered Don't Break the Ice.
Going to bed.
Okay, that was a good segue. So she doesn't want him to have a girlfriend or any girlfriend girls. Uh, she beats him, even though he's like 7 of her. She's a heavy religious nut, having crosses all over the house. And it ties into the movie, actually, because he takes his board games almost like religion, as he will make each victim play a board game. And he goes from classics, honestly, not just like generic checkers, chess. We've got plays on Operation, Connect 4, Jenga, with Hangman mixed in with it, which is honestly amazing, actually, what he does. There's a lot of creativity that goes into each set with each kill. It's almost brilliant in a way how each one of these works and how they made them work. Like the operation alone, there's some honest to God creativity there in the actual death scene, including how they actually figured it out. It ties into the first kill of the movie, in fact. And the fact that the killer even plays by his own rules, meaning he could actually die from the game as well, sort of actually adds a layer of both creativity and suspense to the movie, because you don't know if he's going to die or if the victim is going to die. So the movie could actually end before you think it could, and we could actually have a bigger mystery on our hands. Now, I love this. I love this fact. And the weirder thing is, I've never heard of this movie before today. I've never heard of Bitch Ass. And I think that's because of the title. It doesn't sound like a horror film. It sounds like a comedy, doesn't it? The title alone doesn't sound like a horror film. It sounds like a dumb comedy. Like some idiot was thinking, what type of comedy can I make that sounds like a dumb exploitation film? Bitch Ass. There we go. That's it. That's lunch, guys. We're making a movie called Bitch Ass. Bitch Ass, motherfucker. That's the movie, and that's it. But it's more than that. It feels like a love letter to the board games of old, while still being a good Saw knockoff, which is kind of rare. Like, we've had a lot of Saw knockoffs over the last 20 years, but we've never had a good Saw knockoff. Have you noticed that? Like, no one's ever tried to do the good Saw knockoffs. They've always tried to just rip off Saw without having something new. And I feel like a Saw knockoff where the stakes are high for both the killer and the victim are sort of new. Like, the fact that we can have a movie sort of end halfway through and then have more of a mystery on our hands is sort of interesting. But yeah, the fact that I'm talking so much about this without spoiling anything else about the movie is kind of interesting. Like, there is another story in this movie about, like, Bitch Ass's story, his backstory, why these kids in particular, especially Q, who is the kid I talked about earlier, the main character. His name is Q, so maybe he's got a future in MI5 or something with James Bond Jr. or something as well. So he's actually a focus in this movie, and so is his mom too. So there's a lot to like in this movie, and Tony Todd is in this movie somehow. So this could have, I think this was shot years ago, like right after COVID, or this could have been shot like a while before his death. But it is a good movie. You should watch Bitch Ass. I don't know if it's on physical or not. I found this on a streaming site of one of my friends, and it is a good one. It is a very good one, in fact. This is one of the harder ones because this is one of the things I live for. This is one of those like hidden gems, hidden mystery movies where I've never seen before, and I just found it, and I want to share with everyone. God, I'm so glad I found this. This was, I really didn't know if I wanted to keep doing reviews after today, because I felt like I've seen it all, but now I do. This was a hidden gem. This was what I live for. God. If you liked my show, if you like this show, please leave me a like and subscribe. If you don't like my show, please dislike the video, and please leave me a comment saying what you don't like about it. I'm working on the mic issues half the time, and I've double-checked this video, so if there's still an audio issue, I don't know what to say at this point. But anyway, as always, I will never forget this again. Here it is, your moment of Zen. See you all next time.
And if you don't, I'll kill you!